Here on 30 November 2022, and I took my first covenant. Now, how I ended up here is that I'm a mechanical engineer in Gujarat who has studied bachelor's and master's in engineering, and then I was working in industry for 2 years. Then I wanted to do another master's in management. Then I chose to do a project management in Canada. I applied for it and I got rejected for the visa. I applied for it once more, and my mom was getting very scared. She was getting very worried. So our auntie told to come to Kreupasanam and take the covenant. That's how I came to Kreupasanam on 30 November and took my first covenant. Now, I was not much of into, I was not a strong believer in Kreupasanam, and I was not that serious about it. And after I took the covenant, I was not following the covenant strongly. As usual, I got the second rejection. Now, it was very heartbreaking for me and my family to overcome it. But then I understood I need to take it more seriously. When I was in Gujarat, I renewed it, and then I was following it more strongly. Then I started to look for other countries, but then we thought of taking a break, and then we went for our sister. For her we applied for a university in Australia, and then she got the visa and she went to Australia. After that, I started to do the procedure for Australia. Now everything happened within 2 months. Now before the same agent we are using for my sister. Now everything I have said to my agent about all my history, and we barely had any time to meet after that. In the 2 months I need to apply for the loan. In the 2 months I need to apply for the loan, and then I need to get the offer letter, and everything was very stressful. So whenever I was going for the loan, I would go with the holy salt and I will do the Apostles' Creed. Then, by God's grace, within a week, I got the loan approval, and then I got the offer letter from the university, and then I applied for the visa. Then after I got the visa, I went to Australia. I landed there on 1st July 2023. There the officer saw my passport and he had some doubt. He scanned it and then he came to me and asked me, "Do you have rejection from Canada?" I said on the spot, yes, without any hesitation. Then he told, "Your agent has not mentioned it." It was very shocking for me, as I thought she would be doing it, but she didn't do it. And we only had a verbal communication. I don't have any justification for that. Then they told that there's a possibility they're gonna send me back to India because I have not been transparent enough. But I was praying to Mother Mary. I was holding on to the medal of Mother Mary, that's a Kashi Rubam, and I was calling her to intercede for us. Then the officer, he told that, "Why did you got rejection from Canada?" And in that, they have mentioned that my English is not up to the mark, and that's one of the reasons. So they then called headquarters and they asked me to show my IELTS scorecard. They saw my IELTS scorecard. I was having a score band of 7, which is pretty good. And then they felt like something was wrong from Canada's side. And then they called on me. The officer called me and he told me that, "Jensen, you were honest on when I asked you that on that basis I'm going to allow you in this country for 2 years, be a law-abiding immigrant, and if you won't be in trouble, if you've created any trouble, I will have to let you go out of Australia." Then for the 2 years I was sincere as a student, and I have always been very sincere. And after that 2 years, in July 1st, 2025, I got an email from the Embassy of the Home Affairs of Melbourne that I had not mentioned about the rejection of Canada. On that basis, they need to give me a justification why I did not mention it. And if I'm not able to give a proper justification, they're going to cancel my student visa. Now, if my student visa will get cancelled, I will lose my working visa and I won't be able to recover any money, especially I'm on student loan. So by God's grace, I got a right lawyer. We gave a proper justification. And then I was expecting things will be going good, as I had a recommendation from the university, things will go. In that moment also, I was thinking, yeah, everything will go fine. But on 22nd August 2023, I got an email from the Home Affairs that my visa is cancelled as they are not satisfied with the justification of whatever I have provided. Then it was a moment of darkness where I don't know what is happening in my life. But but one thing, what my lawyer did was very smart. He told me, before this outcome will come, you can apply for the working visa on the basis of your graduation degree. So 2 weeks before that, I had applied for it. And then for a month, it was a moment of darkness. I lost my job. I was going to, I was praying to God. I was keeping only faith in Him in this darkness. And then and I can apply for bridging visa, so I can justify that for the outcome of the working visa application, I can stay in Australia. I got that bridging visa on 29 September. When I got that bridging visa, I got a hope that somewhere Mother Mary was there. And when we are applying for bridging visa, there is going to be an interview from the embassy where they will ask lots of questions. And the officer was asking so many questions. He just said he cannot believe I have been in Australia for 2 years. It was all grace of the Mother Mary where I'm standing in front of him. And at the same time, he was not even ready to give me the visa. But eventually, through the grace of Mother Mary, I got the bridging visa. And I was having strong faith with the Mother Mary. Then on October 16th, in the Daily Bread, Father V.P. Joseph, he told that people who are having trouble with visa, don't worry, Mother Mary will go to embassy and fix it for you. And on 16 October, I got my visa. Praise the Lord. Then I have another testimony that when I took my master's, I did not have scholarship. Now, they were not giving me scholarship based on my bachelor score, but I also had a good score in my master's. For 1 year, I was sincere, and I was having a GPA of 6, and it's equivalent to 85%, and 6 is the number of Mother Mary. Then for 1 year, they were not giving me the scholarship, but my mom told me, have faith in Mother Mary. You can try once more. So before trying that once more, I went with this holy salt, and then I applied. The admin told to apply through an online site, and then I applied for it, and then eventually I got the scholarship of 20,000 Australian dollars, and in the last trimester I did not have to pay a single fees. Thank you.